Hey everyone, welcome back here to Business Shenanigans. I am Trent May here with May Financial. We don't have Mahmood with us today, but we do have Sean Strawser from Beanz Buttercream Bakery. Sean, how's it going, man?
Going great today, Trent. Thanks for having me on.
I'm excited to have you on. You have a business pretty much everybody loves, so it's I'm excited to have you on, chat with you about it. Here's that beautiful logo, Beanz Buttercream Bakery, currently located on Broadway. How are things going for you all there?
Right now, I mean, it's just super busy right now, and we're going into even a busier time of year with holidays. The holiday orders right now are just every day. I mean, just holiday orders are flying in. So, I mean, it's a great time of year for us.
Cool. There's one thing I always kind of wonder about like a bakery, because you said like right now you're slammed. I'm sure you're going to be slammed through the holidays. Is there a January dip in Dark County? Do people take 2 weeks off for their New Year's resolutions?
The first year we opened July of 2018. When we opened in July, that first January, we definitely saw a dip. This last January, people didn't care. To be honest, we did not. We anticipated a dip, but we did not see a dip at all this year.
I think people were just looking for comfort this year. They were kind of over the whole New Year's resolution.
Right. I'm hoping they're looking for comfort this January as well.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so for you too.
So, but I mean, and plus our name's out there. So even the people that, are trying to, stick to the resolution, I do feel like we have a bigger customer base now than we did the first year that you don't really notice that dip.
Mm-hmm. You're talking about customer base. I got to tell you, your all's ribbon cutting. My goodness. You see ribbon cuttings with a handful of people. Yours took about a block of people.
It was intense. And I mean, I just really think that's from our marketing that we did pre-opening. We really tushed a lot of marketing out there. And the only way we've ever marketed is Facebook, which is a free marketing for us. And, we'll throw a TikTok in every once in a while. But, we do the free marketing. And before we open, we just leaked things out a little bit at a time. And it really it boosted that grand opening ribbon cutting. And Amber did a great job helping us with that. Mm-hmm. So definitely it was great.
I mean, speaking of marketing, these pictures say 1,000 words, don't they?
They do.
It's like instant hunger.
Every day when people come in, they're like, you got us with those pictures today.
Now, this is today's post, right? You have all these things in stock?
Yes. Yep. And that's not even all we have. We have more.
Okay.
We just go through, we pick a handful of things and throw in the post every morning, different things we have. Like right now we still got pecan rolls left, but we are out of cinnamon rolls. On Friday morning, sometimes the cinnamon rolls just fly out so fast. It all depends on how many people want to take a pan to work with them.
Gotcha. That is a convenient thing, I will say. Like if I know I have a meeting or a celebration at work or something, I'm guilty of that too, where I'll show up unannounced and be like, can I have a pan of cinnamon rolls?
Yeah. And we try to accommodate that as much as we can. We make plenty. All I can tell you is if you get here early on a Friday morning, you're going to get a pan. If you get here at 10 o'clock, you might or might not get a pan. But if you call the day before and order it, you're always going to get a pan.
Okay. So the key is day before, is give you guys a call.
Yeah, give us some notice. I mean, especially if you need them for a meeting. Mm-hmm. Give us a little notice, a day before notice. We'll make them put your name on them. That way, when you come at 3 o'clock, we'll have your cinnamon rolls ready for you.
Awesome. That's good to know.
So, good service. If you see something on our post that morning, you don't get off work till 4 o'clock. You see something on the post that morning, and you're like, man, I've been waiting on that. Give us a call. We'll put your name on it and get it ready for you. And it'll be here when you get off work. Because I worked out of town for years, and there's sometimes you couldn't go to business because you get there, they'd be out or they'd be closed. Mm-hmm. So I'm really trying to keep from that happening. So if people work out of town, I want them to enjoy our baked goods as well.
Mm-hmm. Now, how hard is that balance for you? Because, I mean, you don't want to have a lot of waste at the end of the day.
Correct.
So how hard is that to judge? I mean, there might be a day where there is a demand for like 200 cinnamon rolls, and then the next day maybe there's a demand for like 20. So like,
right.
So how do you do that juggle?
We sort of know on the days. Monday and Tuesdays are a little slower days for rolls, but you get in for some reason Wednesday. Have no idea why. Midweek blues. Wednesday, we'll have people waiting for dozens of rolls when we open. So
hump day, time to get ready for the weekend.
Right. Then Thursdays are iffy on rolls, but like yesterday was slammed all day.
Okay.
But next Thursday it won't be like that for rolls. But Fridays are always they're gonna go. They're super busy.
Okay.
Same with cookies. A lot of cookies go out by the dozen on Friday as well.
Giant cookies. Giant delicious cookies.
Fly, as the shirt says.
Now, speaking of the cinnamon rolls that we were speaking on, and maybe this is just because I'm not in the industry, I was blown away with the amount of cinnamon rolls that Darke County consumes. I mean, was that a surprise to you?
It was. Before we opened, I was like, a month before we opened, I was like, I should probably learn how to make some cinnamon rolls. Because we'll probably sell a couple dozen cinnamon rolls in the mornings. I was wrong. It's nothing to sell 20 dozen on a Friday.
Wow.
So we didn't plan on mass producing cinnamon rolls.
Yeah. I mean, I would think those are hard to make, right?
They are. It's a process. It's some rising, a lot of rolling. So last year, and we'll throw this out there, speaking of cinnamon rolls, last year on Christmas morning, we did special order cinnamon rolls for Christmas morning pickup. And we will start that process here soon. We'll post on our Facebook when we're ready to start taking orders. Last Christmas morning, we took orders for 50 dozen cinnamon rolls to pick up Christmas Day.
Wow.
So we two of us came in at like 9 o'clock on Christmas Eve and started making cinnamon rolls for Christmas Day pickups. That way you could pick up a dozen cinnamon rolls for your family, and they were still hot Christmas morning, and you could take them home and have them for breakfast Christmas morning. And we are going to do that again this year. I haven't released it yet because we're going to up the number. I'm just not sure what number we're going to stop at yet.
So you're letting people pick up cinnamon rolls again on Christmas Day this year?
Christmas Day, just like we did last year.
Wow. Now the shop won't be open, right? It's going to be pre-order pickup? Or?
It'd be pre-order pickup.
Okay.
Yeah. Last year I got done a little early. We got done a little early making cinnamon rolls, so we made up a bunch of cookies real quick, and we were selling cookies where people came in and picked up as well.
That is so cool. That is such a cool service.
I mean, it's a great service, because nothing's open Christmas morning.
Oh, yeah.
And for people to be able to get some hot cinnamon rolls for their family, it's out from out of town. Christmas morning was great. People loved it. I mean, once we released it, we were sold out of 50 dozen pre-orders. I say week and a half.
I think that's so cool because I got to be honest. If I had to go into work on Christmas morning, I would be grumping the whole way.
Right. Right. So, yeah, we came in. We worked all day Christmas Eve. Then we came back at like 9 o'clock on Christmas Eve night and just made cinnamon rolls. So I'd like to do 75 dozen this year.
Wow.
For pickup on Christmas Day.
Yeah. Or also, I mean, if people wanted, they could pick them up Christmas Eve. And they heat up really, really well.
They do. You just throw the whole pan in the oven, roll low, and they warm up great. Mm-hmm. If you do want to orders for Christmas Eve any of that week, I know Christmas is on like a Saturday, I think this year. It's on a Saturday. People will start, I will start filling up for orders that week of Christmas really soon. We are taking orders now. I mean, people are calling their orders in now for that week. For the Christmas Day, we're not taking orders yet, but for that whole week before we are, that week of Christmas.
Okay. Now, I know you're about to hit the street and take a little walk.
Yeah.
Before you do, can you show us the display case real quick? I think we need to see it.
Sure can. Here's the display case at Beanz today.
Oh.
With lots of good things. These by far are two of my favorite things in the world. Sugar cookies with orange glaze and pinwheels. Can never go wrong.
Pinwheels are so good.
They are. I like throwing them in the microwave for like 20 seconds. That inside gets real warm. They're delicious. So we're going to start walking to to a surprise location.
Okay.
My Wi-Fi off here real quick, Grant.
Okay. Now, while you are, see, he'll be back in just a second. Show this beautiful display again.
Still
All
there,
right.
Trent?
Yeah, still here. Now, while you are walking the main streets of Darke County, you just debuted
You there, Trent?
something new, right? You're now serving. You're officially now
I'm
serving
back.
biscuits and gravy, right?
We are serving biscuits and gravy right now. This week I did it twice. We did it Monday and Thursday this week. Typically, right now I'm gonna try to do it every Thursday.
Okay.
Starting at 7 o'clock in the morning until they're sold out. As sales increase to the biscuits and gravy, I'll continue to make more. I'll make as much as I can sell in the morning. It's a great gravy and biscuit. It's a chorizo gravy. The chorizo is from Winter's Meat Market. And Rob at Winter's Meat Market does a great job on that chorizo. And it just makes the sausage gravy.
There's that picture of it right there, all packaged up and ready to go.
Right.
And I will say, my wife tried some, and she's actually a Southerner who is very, very picky on her biscuits and gravy, and she loved it. So, I mean, you have a stamp of approval from a true Southerner. She actually really, really loved your biscuits and gravy.
That's awesome. Glad to hear. So it went well yesterday, the biscuits and gravy. We're starting out. We've been doing about 20 plus servings on a Thursday. And, we'll continue to up that as we need to.
So what other plans do you have in the works for the future? What do you see? Are there anything you want to kind of experiment with? Or do you pretty much have it down pat at this point?
I experiment every day. I call ourselves a test kitchen because my brain gets really bored. So if I do something, the same thing over and over, I always want to make more. I always want to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
So we're always trying new things. Some things they work, sometimes they don't. But we're always trying new things. Look at the nice white building.
That's the surprise, ladies and gentlemen.
So we're always trying new things in the kitchen, and same way with like the biscuits and gravy. We're just always trying new things.
So you announced a while back. You there?
I didn't hear you, Trent.
You announced a while back that Beanz is moving. You've got that beautiful new building there that's being worked on. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect at the new location.
So at the new location, the plan right now, plans are made to change, but the plan I have right now is the bakery's moving over. When the bakery, can you still hear me, Trent?
Yeah.
When the bakery moves over, the bakery's going to be set up similar to the way it is now, but we will have seating in the bakery. Check out the work being done on the floor.
Nice.
You'll have seating in the bakery, along with, we're going to do a little bit of hand-dipped ice cream in the bakery, because what doesn't go better with a brownie than hand-dipped ice cream? But, so, we're going to have the bakery. The bakery will come over first. We get that all. They give me a month to get that up and running with people, sit down and dine in, because we'll have 50-plus seats when they come into the bakery that they can sit down. They can sit down and eat their cinnamon roll. They can sit down and do some cheesecake. Just a little bit of everything they can come in and sit down and do. Sit down and talk, and that they couldn't do before, where they could just walk in and get their stuff and leave. So we want people to be able to sit down and talk and just sort of hang out in the bakery. But then once we're here for about a month, my goal is to introduce a full breakfast. And that's where the sausage and gravy sort of comes in, sort of a preview to what's to come. So like right now I'm in the kitchen. It's in the process of getting worked on. New equipment's ordered. So it's definitely coming along. As you can hear when I walk through, they're grinding the floor in the dining room down. We're going with like an industrial look to the whole building.
So cool.
Grinding the floor down and they'll seal it up.
And a lot more room for you all, I bet.
Yeah, the building we're in now is 400 square foot, and this building's 4,800 square foot.
Oh, yeah. So a little bit of room to stretch your legs now.
So something else we plan on doing, since we do have so much space, this building actually has two sides to it. And I'm in the other side now, which will not be our dining room. And I'm not sure what's all been in this building. Years ago, it was an unemployment office and job and family services. It was a church. It was a restaurant. But this side here that you're seeing, this side will be it's in really good shape, painted, new floors, and some upgrades to like the sound system and screens on the wall. And we plan on renting this space out for your business meeting, your baby shower, small wedding receptions, just really anything you can think of. I think this space will do good. The way it looks right now, we'll probably seat around 75 people, 60 to 75 people. I just think there's definitely a need for a smaller rental spaces uptown. And I think this will serve the purpose. You got a stage. You could have a small comedy club in here. I imagine my wife will want to host a couple karaoke party nights in here. Is my guess.
So you can have some
She's
beans.
Karaoke fan.
Yeah, I mean, you can have some beans and have it carried right over for your meeting.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely cater. Like if you have a breakfast meeting, you could come in and eat breakfast, have your meeting. We'll have a PA. You can have any kind of business meeting. We'll have an 85-inch TV on the wall where you can project your laptop up onto the wall.
Oh, nice.
Just really be able to do whatever you need in this room.
I'm going to keep that in mind.
Yeah. Super Bowl party. I mean, really I think there's so many opportunities to rent this room out.
Well, I'm sure too, like nonprofits, business meetings, there's all sorts of people looking for meeting spaces. So that's awesome.
Correct. You don't always need a great big space, and I mean, if you can get breakfast while you're at your meeting, or you can have cinnamon rolls or whatever you need, I think a great opportunity here.
That's so cool. Sean, I think the progress is amazing. I think the way you all have grown and continued to get community support is very impressive. I mean, some people like in your industry will come in and the support fizzles out within weeks or months, and you all have maintained and stayed the course. I just think that's so cool.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Trent. We work hard. I mean, we have some great staff, and they're willing to. I mean, just like the Christmas day, I was like, "Who wants to work?" They're like, "Oh, I want to work. I want to work." I mean, they don't ever question my craziness. Sometimes, I'll be like, "Can you come in at midnight tonight? We got a lot to do." And they're like, "We'll be there." I mean, they don't question how crazy I am sometimes.
And I think the impressive part of that is when this started, I mean, it was just you working there, right?
It was. For years, I've had employees and I've been the boss, and it's like, I just want to go to work and I want to do my thing, and I'm just by myself. And we realized on day one, we were busy. We ran out of product early. Day two, my wife took off work to help me, and we were a half hour before opening. Probably been there since midnight, and half hour before opening the stars.
Sean, I think we lost you.
Started pulling up out front, and they were lining up. I was like, "What's going on?" It was Annie Oakley.
Sean, I think we're losing you. Is
that better?
I can hear you now. Yep.
So the
you said day two was Annie Oakley?
Day two was Annie Oakley sidewalk. It'll be a great opportunity. Not realize off the opening or day 2, half hour before we open, cars start lining up out front because they heard from the day before if you didn't get there early, you couldn't get cinnamon rolls.
Oh.
So that just sets an instant panic.
So then you realize pretty quickly, we need some employees here. We need some help.
The next day it came into the bakery and our first employee the next day. And we just kept on hiring. We have 8 employees at this time. And we pretty much work around the clock at some point throughout the day. So, I mean, we work all weekend around the clock. I think I came in last night before at midnight and I left at 6 yesterday. Just because there's so many orders right now. Just everyone's prepping for the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good problem.
That is good problem to have. Well, Sean, congratulations on the success. I'm super excited to see what the new building is going to become. I think you all are just going to keep growing.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Anytime anybody sees me over there working, feel free to pop your head in. I always like showing off what we're doing. So,
all right, everyone. Thank you for watching this. Like and share and show Beanz some love. Stop in and raid their counter.
Yep. Thanks, Trent.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye.
You too.